And now, it's time for DHS versus Kearsney.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this beautiful Saturday afternoon at DHS for the much anticipated clash between hosts DHS and Kearsney College from Boters Hill. We're going to go down pitch side quickly with Warwick Austin, who has got the DHS headmaster with him.
Leon, what a fantastic weekend it is. You've got an old boy captaining the South African cricket team, and you've got another one playing for the World 15, and of course your first 15 playing live on TV today.
Absolutely, we are very successful week for us. It's also our 148th birthday celebrations this weekend. We're very proud of Alistair and Hashim, and the boys obviously are looking forward to strutting their stuff out on the field today.
You've got a pretty tough opponent today in Kearsney College, and I suppose a win today would be something on the cards to top of a great weekend.
Absolutely, we're on an upward curve at the moment. The boys are playing nicely. We got a bit of a hiding last year, so maybe it's a bit of a revenge, and I hope we can pull it off this year.
Well, fantastic. Thanks very much, Leon. Let's go back up to Nicholas Tatham, who has the teams for us.
We're going to have a look at the team list with Abongile Kloshombe, Apiwe Febana, and Lucanio Dlungwana making up the front row. Liam Whitfield and Becky Mkwanazi make up the second row for DHS. The loose forwards are Dean Roberts, Aza Chucha, and Mtokozise Ntuli at number 8. The captain is the scrum half, Nkwadlukela Ngidi, and fly half, Leroux van Zyl. The centres are Blessing Buthelezi and MJ Duplessis. With the back three, Dylan Bryan, Sandile Kumalo, and the fullback, Mabutana Peter. The Kearsney side is made up of Tide Visser, Curtis Lowe, and a late change, Matthew Maddock comes in for David Brown at tight head. The second rows, Patrick Ziekowitz and the long Tristan Dixon. The loose forwards are Anthony Quine and Joshua Van Vuren on the side, with Stephen Tedder packing down at number 8. James Hall and Tristan Tedder make up a very lethal halfback combination, with centres Sebastian Powell and James Tedder looking to get them go forward ball. With David Zondi being injured midweek, Brendan Foster comes into the wing with Langa Hlongwane and Mitchell Nisbet rounding out the 15 for Kearsney College.
Well, thank you very, very much, Nicholas Tatham, and wow, what an electric atmosphere as the DHS band are playing a rendition of AC/DC's Thunderstruck. A fantastic afternoon here, Nicholas.
Absolutely, absolutely, Warwick. The sun setting behind the buildings here at DHS with a slight breeze, if anything, blowing a little bit from right to left as the two teams get ready to take to the field. It's going to be a great occasion out there today, and I think we're going to see some very, very good rugby. Great pitch, great conditions. Only looking for good things today, Warwick.
Most definitely, and we saw last weekend this Kearsney side, they can play rugby, but DHS, there's definitely a feeling as the underdogs that they can claim this one, as we hear them chanting horsefly there. That's obviously the nickname of the DHS schoolboys. They call themselves the horseflies. Of course, things are going to get a little bit chilly here as this afternoon sun sets. Tristan Tedder it is, who's going to get us underway here.
Picked up there by the inside centre, takes it in. They set the ball up. Hall, DHS trying to spoil the ball. Pick and go there. That looks like Dixon. Set the ball up nicely. Hall's looking for his men. Another pick and go straight up the middle by Quine. Gaining some good meters early on. They set it up. It looks like it might have been turnover here from DHS, but no advantage.
Illegally so there, Nicholas. That was Dean Roberts, the flanker there, who didn't allow the Kearsney player time to place the ball, and it'll be a penalty to the visitors, and Tristan Tedder will have the opportunity to get Kearsney on the board here.
That is a beautiful strike early on, and that's 3 points to Kearsney. They take the lead 3-0 early on in the game after 2.5 minutes. Finds his man in the middle. Quick ball off the top. Hall plays Tedder. Tedder with a little dink through. It's fallen free, but it's picked up beautifully there by Dixon. Dixon gives it to Tedder. Tedder wide, Nesbitt over for the try in the corner. That is the first try of the game. Great play. Little bit sloppy there after the little grubber through from Tedder, but well played from Tristan Dixon to pick it up. Good hands down wide, and a try for Nesbitt in the corner. Reasonable strike at the looks of things, and he's nailed it. My word, Tristan Tedder can kick. That is another great kick from him. Kicking into the breeze. He's kept it low. He's kicked it hard. That's it, 2 extra points. Looks like they've also gone to a shortened line. Ngidi, Van Sail going wide there to the number 8. That's Ntuli. Tackled by the inside centre pile. They set it up. Ngidi digging. Ngidi finds Van Sail looking for short runners. Gives it to the big prop. That's Shobe. Looks like DHS have managed to keep the ball. Van Sail gives it out wide. That's the inside centre. That's Buthelezi taking it in. Setting the ball up. It looks like the ref's got advantage out there for DHS. No advantage. Roll away, says the referee, and looks like the T-man's really running on.
Yeah, that was the open side flanker, Anthony Quine, who was pinged there for not rolling away. As so often happens in this game, the open side flankers live right on the edge of the law.
It's a great strike from the left footer, and that's over. DHS on the board after 13 minutes.
Just 5 out from the Kearsney line. It'll be the skipper, Kwandukule and Gidi to feed. And Tuli off the back, plays in Gidi, and then Peter's over for the try. Mabutsana Peter coming on the angle, and well, Nicholas, DHS are right back in this one.
But it was a brilliant move on the blind side there from DHS, and Peter cutting a beautiful line as he comes through and scores probably about 7 or 8 meters to the right-hand side of the posts. It was a poor strike. As he steps up, that's a much better strike from the man, and he's knocked it over. So we are tied up at 10 apiece here after 25 minutes.
Good play from the DHS number 14. There goes the hooker. Good run from Fabana. Ngidi again to Van Sail. Van Sail has a little go. Strong run from the number 10. And it's advantage to DHS. Another penalty coming to the hosts. It's the number 1 Tad Visser who's been penalized for hands in the ruck.
Van Sail. It's a good strike. It looks pretty good. It's over. That's another 3 points to DHS. That takes him out to a 13-10 lead, heading into the last 5 minutes of the half.
Here we go, Tedder. Tedder goes his own. Offloads in the tackle to his cup. It's been intercepted.
No advantage. Looks like offsides, I think, from the DHS backline. A bit over eager to get up there on defense. And I think Tedder's going to kick this one over. Absolutely no problem there. Tedder adds the extra 3 points. Brings the scores level again at 13 all. Matching each other blow for blow here by the looks of things. Hall's calling in his big forwards to pick and go. That's Tad Visser with his hands on it. Good tackle there. Bachucha, as they set the ball up just inside their 22. Now they're going to exit. And Tedder just brings some calm to the situation, knocks it out, and that's halftime.
Well, I must say, Tristan Tedder got a little bit of Stephen Lockham in him. Might be the strapping on the elbow, but it's also that silkiness with ball in hand. He just looked up and saw the big Abongile Koshombe in front of him, and he knew he had his number.
It's gone straight over the back, but it's Van Sail hacks it forward, but it's straight into the hands of Tristan Tedder, who takes on a few defenders and sets it up. Paul's looking for the ball. There's some hands in there. That's going to be a penalty to Kearsney. Hands in the ruck and in the side.
Yeah, it was the number 8, Tokozisa and Tuli there, who was pinged. He was on his knees. You can't do that. And I think Kearsney this time might take the 3 points. In fact, they will.
It's a pure strike. Yep, that's it. Tedder with the 3 points. He turned and went as he kicked it. And Kearsney have got themselves into the lead, 16-13. Full line out for Kearsney. They've gone to the back again. It's another great line out. That wraparound move again with Dixon taking it on. Tackled well by Van Sail. Sets the ball up. Hall. Tedder. Wide to his cousin Tedder. Gives the ball wide. Nesbitt's over, and it's a try.
Yeah, so simple yet so effective there. Good hands down the line by the Tedders. And Nesbitt's over for his second.
We've got a perfect view as that ball sails straight through the middle of the posts. Another phenomenal kick from the fly.
Well, Kearsney restore their 10-point lead that they got early on in the game. The question is, can they maintain it now? Are they going to take their foot off the gas? And what do DHS have left in the tank?
It's a beautiful restart from Van Zyl as Dixon gets up and takes it incredibly well with the help of his prop forward. They're set up a maul. Ball goes to ground. Hall to Tedder. Tedder comes back on himself. Kicks it deep. It looks like Ntuli. Great handoff on Zondi, but he's met again. DHS with the ball. Ngidi finds his hooker Febana. Febana beats one, but then gets taken to ground. Ball falls free as Ngidi picks up. Little snap from the scrum off, but he's met as he tries to set it up again. There's some hands in there. Some hands in from the Kearsney boys. They've turned it over.
They've come away with it. Hall it is at the base of the rack. He has a snipe. James Hall, he's clean through. They won't catch him. Try time. James Hall, you little ripper. Go, you good thing. We saw him do that exact same thing last week against St. Stithians, and when he scored 2 tries, he's got another there. Really just caught the DHS defense napping, didn't he, Nicholas?
Although he was met by the winger Kumalo, he still had enough power to get over the line and score the try. Splits the uprights, adds the extra 2 again. That takes Kearsney up to a 30-13 lead. And Warwick, I dare say it, but do you think the writing might be on the wall for DHS? Ngidi to feed the scrum. He plays his fly half Van Zyl. Van Zyl gives it back on the inside to Buthelezi. Good tackle from Tedder. They set the ball up. Ngidi searches again. He finds his number 8 Ntuli. Ntuli taken to ground in a good tackle there from Zikovic. They go down the left-hand side. Van Zyl with the skip pass. Great take from, I think that's a fullback, Kita. He's knocked the ball back, the ref says, as they set up another ruck.
Ngidi plays Van Zyl. Good strong carry there from Chucha. Ngidi. Good ball to Ntuli, who goes straight through. Little half gap there for the number 8, and Kearsney looked to have stolen it, but they've gone off their feet. Advantage to DHS. Van Zyl plays short to Blessing Buthelezi. He straightened to the line well all day as the inside centre from DHS. And it's a penalty to the hosts. Well, I think the referee's going to have a chat with Tristan Tedder here. There could be some trouble for the men in maroon. My guess is that's a warning, and the next one will go to the bin. Leroux Van Zyl takes it behind the referee's back. He'll call him back.
Yeah, Warwick, I think that Kearsney are just a bit guilty of some cynical professional fouls there, lying on the ball, getting their hands in there, and I think the ref was right in having a word with Tristan Tedder. When DHS have got on the front foot now, they've sort of been spoilt by some lazy play from the Kearsney boys as Van Zyl steps up to add 3 points to the DHS score.
Well, what do you make of this, Nicholas? They're 17 points behind with about 13 minutes left on the clock, and they're opting to go for the poles.
I think they back themselves to get back down into the Kearsney half and get some more points after this, but it's going to be difficult. Van Zyl just to the left of the uprights. And he's nailed it. So DHS have got to get back there as quickly as possible if they want any chance of getting something out of this game.
Well, they're still 2 scores behind from drawing level. It's DHS 16, Kearsney 13.
Looks like Dixon again. That's another great line up to the back from low. Tedder. Powell inside to Dixon. He's been running hard today, Warwick.
He has indeed, but he's well met by Leroux Van Zyl, the number 10 standing up manfully in defence. Visser. Bullocking run from the number 1. Kearsney just slowing the ball down here. Tedder throws it wide. Songwana offloading through the tackle.
Curtis Lowe doing well. Hall. Tedder, short ball, Dixon. Tedder on the wraparound. Gives it to Powell. Powell to Nesbitt. Nesbitt is looking good down the touchline. Great ball inside to Zondi. Good piece of defending there from the DHS boys as they set it up again with Hall. Tedder. Dixon. That's a great hit from the DHS boys. Tedder on the wraparound. Tedder cuts inside. Sets it up.
Well met by Peter. There's some strangling defense here from DHS. Can they hold out? One senses that a try here will kill them off completely as Kearsney once again restructure. They've taken it through so many phases here. Fisser it is who rumbles it up.
Looks like their hands in there from DHS. The refs not playing advantage. Penalty to Kearsney, and it looks like they could shut the game out here, Warwick.
As you pointed out before, he's always so measured. Well, that was too easy for Tristan Tedder. That makes it 7 from 7 for the Kearsney skipper. And it's 33 points to 16 here at DHS on the Van Heerden field. Hall. Tedder just thumps it into the grandstand. And that's all she wrote. Kearsney College, back-to-back victories for them. A 33 points to 16 win over the hosts DHS, as we are in virtual darkness here in Durban. Kearsney it is who win courtesy of a brace of tries by fullback Mitchell Nesbitt, one by scrum half James Hall, and 18 points from the boots of that man in the foreground there, Tristan Tedder, the skipper. DHS scoring one try through their fullback Mabutana Peter, and the rest of the points coming from fly half LaRue van Sail. Very shortly we will be crossing over pitch side where my co-commentator Nicholas Tatham is with the captains of both DHS and Kearsney.
The first 10 minutes we actually played quite well, but then we did take our foot off the pedal. And then I think we did hold back a bit, and DHS really did bring it to us, and quite physical as well, which the boys stood up against today, so I was proud of them.
Heading into your game next weekend against Marklaas, massive fixture for you boys?
Yeah, definitely. It's our finals next weekend, and then Marklaas also a private school, so a big rivalry there, and hopefully we can pull it off again next week.
Kwanda, tough game out there. It's a very good Kearsney side, but you guys really equipped yourselves well.
Yeah, we did. They're a good side to Tristan and his men, so I'll give credit to them.
And then you guys sort of really took it to them. Do you feel that there was always an opportunity to get that try and really get back into the game?
Yeah, I mean, we always believed, but we made too many errors. As I said, they're a good side, so they just punished us.
And you personally had a good game around the fringes. You playing against a really good scrum half in James Hall. Do you feel that you played well out there today?
Yeah, I think I did. He's a good scrummy, so I would like to measure myself against him. So it was a great contest.
Great, Kwanda. Thank you so much.